Who's ready for a Disney pin tag? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting video as it is a pin tag that my partner channel Geeking Out with Melly Mel tagged me to do. So this was created by Valerie over at Singer Family Adventures and it is the "We Can Still Travel in Our Dreams" #Disney travel tag. It's a really lovely idea of Valerie to do this. As you guys know, my Disney trip did get cancelled. If you didn't watch that video, I will leave a card, but it is nice to live vicariously through our pin collection and pretend that we are all going somewhere. So thank you, Valerie, for creating this tag. So like I said, I was tagged by my partner channel Geeking Out with Melly Mel, and at the end of this video I am going to tag a few of my favourite accounts as well. The first question is, show a Disney character travelling on a vehicle of some kind. So I am choosing a pin that I traded for on my most recent trip, which was Disneyland in September 2019, and it is Dopey on a hot air balloon. I really love this one as Dopey is my favourite dwarf and you can see all of the dwarfs along the top of the hot air balloon, so I really love this one, and it's quite an old pin. It is a Disney Pin Trading 2014. So number 2, show a pin you bought on your most recent Disney trip that brings you happy memories. So I did buy an awful lot of pins to the point that that portion of the haul was probably the longest, and if you didn't see that haul from Disneyland, I will leave a card for that as well if you would like to watch some Disney hauls right now. And the one I'm going to choose for this is a year pin. I never used to like year pins, but actually it reminds you of when you went and they better hold memories of your trip. So what better pin to show for a pin that brings back happy memories than this 2019 Disneyland Resort pin. So this is actually showing DCA, Disney California Adventure. As you can see, the Carthay Circle restaurant just there, which is actually based off of where the premiere for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was, which is why Chip and Dale are holding popcorn. And I really love this. I did get another 2019 pin which I traded for, which I didn't want to include because it was a trade, not a buy, and it just said 2019 and Mike Wazowski was on it, which is obviously why I got it. Number 3, show a pin representing a Disney attraction you wish you could ride or go on today. So I chose one of my new favourites. As you guys know, my favourite attraction of all time is It's a Small World, but I actually want a bit of adventure today. I feel like I've been stuck in the house for so long, I just want to go on something that's a little bit more extreme. So I have chosen my Big Thunder Mountain Railroad pin, which I got on our last Disneyland trip. This actually moves, not very well one-handed, but I just really love this pin, and I think this ride would be the perfect amount of fresh air and adventure to make me feel better. Because although in the UK we are only allowed out for food, medicine and a daily walk, I have not left the house in 3 weeks because I have not needed to go out, and I've convinced myself that if I go out for a walk I'll get sick. So I haven't been leaving the house at all. So yes, Big Thunder Mountain would be perfect to get me out in the fresh air and also get my adrenaline pumping. Number 4, show a resort pin for a Disney resort you have or want to stay at. So I have stayed here and I do want to stay here, and this is the pin from the Disneyland Hotel in Disneyland Paris. Joe actually bought this for me as these pins didn't exist when I stayed at the Disneyland Hotel for my 21st birthday. He bought it to cheer me up when a cast member upset me, and it's a very special pin to me. I also have the Newport Bay and the Sequoia Lodge version of these hotel pins. I just think they're absolutely lovely, but the Disneyland Hotel is definitely my favourite hotel at Disneyland Paris. On to number 5, show a pin of a Disney character you would like to be your travel pal to travel with and why. So I've chosen a Duffy pin. I think Duffy is a very well travelled bear. He is at every single Disney resort including Aulani, and I just think he would be really fun to travel with. So I chose this Easter pin that I traded for in Disneyland. I didn't actually see these in Tokyo and I went to Tokyo for Easter, so that's really strange. Oh wow, it's actually a Shanghai Disney Resort pin. I didn't even see that when I traded for it either, so that is really, really special. Number 6, show a a beach pin or summer fun. So I never go in the summer, so I don't have any summer pins, but the last time we went to Walt Disney World in 2015, we stopped at this resort, which is the only pin I can show. They didn't sell this pin at the time, so I bought it off my friend Bethany Francesca on Instagram, but I'm showing the Caribbean Beach Resort pin. So this is the only Disney resort I've stayed at Walt Disney World, and I really enjoyed it. Number 7, show a pin from somewhere you want to go. If Corona and money were no object, what pin represents the travel plans you would make? So as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, my travel plans got cancelled. I was supposed to go to Disneyland Paris for my 26th birthday. So despite the fact that that might not be my first choice of holiday if money were no object, because Corona ruined my birthday plans, I still want my trip to Disneyland Paris. So I am showing a 20th anniversary Disneyland Paris pin. I think Mel will really like these, as Geeking Out with Melly Mel collects castle pins. I actually went for the 20th anniversary. That was the year I stopped at the Disneyland Hotel and I picked up this pin. I did get one from the 25th anniversary as well in 2017, but I wanted to show this one as I think it's a lovely pin with a lot of layers, and I think Melissa will really like it. Number 8, show any other travel related pin. So again, I'm going with Paris pin, and I am showing this Mickey Mouse Eiffel Tower pin, as even though I have been to Disneyland Paris about 15 times now, I think, I've never been into Paris and I've never seen the Eiffel Tower. So the Eiffel Tower at Walt Disney Studios is the closest I've ever gotten. And then the final 5 questions is show one pin from each of the Disney parks, starting with your home park. If you don't have each of these, feel free to show something else to represent them. So I'm going to start with my home park, which is Disneyland Paris, and I feel like I'm deliberately picking pins that Melissa would like. So the first one, I just showed you the 20th anniversary. Here is the 25th anniversary pin. You can see the castle and Tinkerbell, and I just think it's gorgeous. This isn't the only 25th anniversary pin I got, but I just really like this one. It's my favourite out of the 2 I got. I'm really excited to see what they do for their 30th anniversary as well, which is only 2 years away. Next, I'm going to go for Anaheim. The very first time I went to Disneyland was for their 50th anniversary, and even though I didn't collect pins back then, I managed to find this one on eBay last year, and it is a 50th anniversary pin. I absolutely love it. It does need a bit of cleaning, but I am so happy to own one of these to commemorate my trip. It does actually say official pin trading 2006, even though it was 2005, so that's probably why I didn't manage to get this pin. Next, we're going to go on to Tokyo, and I don't have a Tokyo specific pin that says Tokyo on it, but I do have Donald's birthday pin, which is coming up very soon, because I was actually in the park for when Donald's 85th birthday merch started coming out, and it does say on the back Tokyo Disney Resort. Next, I'm going to go for Walt Disney World. I bought this on my last trip there in 2015, and I love it as it represents all of the parks. So there it is. It's just very plain. It says Walt Disney World, and you've got the Cinderella Castle, Epcot, the Sorcerer Mickey ear hat, which now doesn't exist at Hollywood Studios, and the Tree of Life, even though I just showed you a Shanghai pin. So what I'm going to show instead of Shanghai is this pin that the Jodie and Laura Life got for me. If you didn't see our collection video, I will leave a card up above. It has all of the Disney parks on it, and it's a hinge pin, so when you open it, it says Around the World with Mickey, and I absolutely love that it's got all of the parks on it. So thank you, Jodie and Laura, for this pin. And then I am putting in something in place of Hong Kong Disneyland, which I got from Disneyland in Anaheim again. So this is the Pixar Fest pin for 2018. I absolutely love it. It was a limited release, not a limited edition, and it obviously came out in 2018. So those are all of my pins for the Disney travel tag. Again, thank you so much to Melissa at Geeking Out with Melly Mel for tagging me to do this, and thank you to Valerie at Singer Family Adventures for creating this wonderful pin tag. I am going to tag 3 channels to take take part if they want to. I am first going to tag my other partner channel, James at Pinpals. I am then going to tag my good friends Andy and Joe at Park Pioneer because I would love to see their pins. And third, I am going to tag Lydia at Tangled in Disney, as I recently watched a video of her Disney pin collection and I would love to see her take part in this pin tag. So that is it from me today, guys. I will be back on Tuesday for another video. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and check out all of the cards and the videos I've linked to in my description. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you real soon. Bye!